early. Bill's over there driving. Don't worry, I'm not driving. Yes, the lighting is horrific because it's so early in the morning. And we're heading to the airport because I am on my way to New York for work for a few days. And it should be an adventure.
Welcome aboard, everybody.
Let me go, there's no doubt. Gotta get out of this small town. You took my heart from me. Now you're everywhere I see. Set me free, let me fly. Let me find new kinds of.
Okay, we're officially delayed. I've been up now for 12 hours.
Okay, so my flight's delayed and I met the coolest person ever. This is
Sheldon Ray.
And Sheldon,
I am
tell us about
the
you.
background singer for Owen, who is the opener for Taylor Swift.
what?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And the music is good. Taylor's show is amazing. Please make sure you guys see the show.
Yes.
Get them tickets, get them tickets.
And follow Sheldon because Sheldon is seriously just made this whole delay thing the best experience ever.
We are so delayed.
Let me go on a new adventure.
Okay, I walked. This is what's happening after traveling since 3:30 this morning in the AM. My eyes are so bloodshot. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised that oh my god, I don't even know. I'm just like delirious at this point. But anyway, so today, let's do a quick little recap of today. Traveling from Spokane, Washington, at 3:30 a.m. to Minneapolis, which I got there at 10 a.m. And then I got stuck in Minneapolis because of weather delays, right? Then we had to get on the plane, we had to get off the plane, met some really cool people, didn't eat, haven't eaten. I had some truffle french fries. I mean, that's something, I guess. And what else happened? The flight was uneventful once we got on. Crazy freaking stuff. So there's no there's a designated area for Uber here, but it's not like, I don't know, I feel like Seattle has such a really organized area for their rideshare that doesn't back up traffic. Everyone knows where to go. It seems a little chaotic, but it's all, it makes sense. Here, there's none of that. There's none. I walk out the door and it's just screaming. It's freaking melee. It is insane. There are people getting out of their cars, like yelling and like almost getting in fist fights, like bumping chests. And I'm not exaggerating, okay? They were bumping chests. There were 2 different incidences where the driver got out with the person who was directing traffic, or one of the people. They had a number of them, and they were yelling at them to move their car, and they were in their face, and it almost turned into something really awful. And it was loud, and there was honking, and then the police were there. It was just crazy. Luckily, my driver was really awesome, and somehow I ended up with his personal cell phone number. I don't know. I was delirious. He was really nice, and I don't know why he gave it to me. He gave me a business card. I think he said something about he plays music. I don't remember. I don't. But, I didn't tell you. So something really great that happened. I told you I didn't eat, except those truffle fries. So as I was looking at the $112 Uber price tag, that's right, folks, $112. For an Uber for a 30-minute ride. Anyway, the Starbucks was shutting down for the night, and the little person came over and asked me if I wanted their leftovers to take home with me. And I was like, I haven't eaten dinner, so I don't know what's in here. It's probably all sweets. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna dump it out on the bed. Let's see what this is. Ooh, it's like an unboxing. Okay. Oh yeah, lots of sweets. It's all sweets. You got some scones here. Ooh, that looks like it might be cheesy bread. That could be good for dinner. This is, I don't know what this is. It just says pastry. Okay, so these are all pastries. They look like sweet, so there may not be anything savory in here. I may be having carrot cake and lemon bread for a late night dinner. But it doesn't matter. It was awesome, and I was so thankful to have at least something. And even if I don't eat anything now, guess what? I'll probably eat it in the morning. Now I need to do a couple things. I already FaceTimed the hubs. So I FaceTimed the hubs. I always do that when I travel. First thing, just to get some FaceTime in. Plus I wanted to see the puppy, miss the puppy. And then I need to look up something. I need to see if you can drink the tap water here. I'm a tap water person. I grew up in Arizona. I always drank the tap water, and I also drank the hose water. Yeah, that's that. I'm in that era. But I don't know if you can drink the tap water, but they didn't give us any bottled water or anything, so I'm assuming we can. Anyway, I'm thinking too much. It's like 11:30. I don't even know. It's probably almost midnight. I'm just delirious. So anyway, that is a recap. You know, I'm hoping that this is entertaining because I feel like a handful. I was gonna say many, and I'm just gonna say a handful of you have told me that you enjoy my vlogs. So I'm vlogging my New York trip. This is what's happening so far. I'm horrible at vlogging, by the way. I'm probably one of the worst because I always forget to pick up my phone and capture it. I mean, I guess that's good. I'm in the moment, but yeah, I'm like the worst. I'm the worst. So anyway, I'm gonna go to bed, and tomorrow is a new adventure. We have tomorrow is like a tech check and just kind of getting acclimated to where the event is going to be held. And then Tuesday is the actual event, and then I'm coming home on Wednesday. So it's a quick turnaround, and then I'm going to the cabin. We are going to Wyoming on Friday. Oh man, I'm getting exhausted just thinking about all this. Okay, so I'm gonna say goodnight tonight. We will reconvene tomorrow, and we'll see what kind of adventures we can have in New York City on a Monday. Welcome to New York. Okay, good morning. It is day one in New York. This is the fit for today. Comfortable shoes for walking, just pretty much what I would wear at home. My hair is doing really well here in New York. I don't know why. I did take a shower this morning. And I did sleep, which was really good. So anyway, this is what is happening. I've got my backpack and my raincoat because it is supposed to be thunderstorms again. No surprise, since the flight was delayed yesterday due to crazy weather, that we'd have crazy weather today as well. So I'm gonna go meet some coworkers for breakfast, and hopefully I'll be able to run into some cool stuff. I mean, the funny thing about this is I keep thinking, I'm like, everything is cool because I never leave my house. Right? I never leave my house. All the content you see me post is from my house because it's not comfortable for me. So I'm out of my comfort zone. We're doing it. We're gonna kill it today. We're in New York City.
Okay, and how cool is this? In the hotel, just in the hallway, you can reuse your water bottles. These are recycled and you can reuse them, and chilled filtered water.
The day is not over, by the way. This is not the end of day recap. We'll see if I'm able to do an end of day recap today because I'm going out to dinner with some folks from work, and I anticipate a couple of adult beverages being had, and so yeah, I'm not sure if we'll get an end of day recap, but it doesn't matter because today has been amazing. Like, even for someone like me who doesn't get out of the house, who doesn't leave the house, I had such a great day because what I found is having someone that can be a guide for me. And so for those of you, if you're joining me and you don't know anything about me, I have really bad social anxiety. I mean, to a point where, I really don't leave the house, and I'm fine with that. Like, I enjoy, working from home. I enjoy being at home, but I also miss the camaraderie of teammates and hanging out with friends and those type of things. So it's kind of, it can be a little bit of a hindrance, I guess. I don't like to do new things. The anxiety, the amount of stress that comes with doing new things is so, debilitating for me. But it's also pretty awesome to have a guide. And what I mean by guide is having someone who maybe knows the area, who can lead me, who I will blindly follow without question, to try new things and not have any anxiety. I didn't even get heart palpitations today. I didn't get any stress. I got back to the room and I could feel my body was a little tense, so I had to take in a leave because what happens is I get like so tense and so wound up just being in public and having to deal with all of this that I will cause myself to get tight muscles, which then turns into migraines and then turns into my chronic muscle pains that I have. So that all happens, and that's part of part of my anxiety, but it also stems from what's going on up here in my brain. But anyway, so having a guide has been amazing. I went to Central Park. I went to, and I'll show all this, but I went to Central Park and I went on the subway for the first time, which actually was not even a big deal. It was just like riding a bus in Seattle. So it's crazy. And one crazy thing that stood out to me already. It's 4:00 our time. I've been running around all day. One thing that stood out to me is the city is not as dirty as everyone says. Everyone says New York is so like filthy and dirty, and maybe it's just because I'm in Manhattan, and in Manhattan it's cleaner. I don't know. Yes, is there the normal, you might see a piece of trash on the ground, or does the subway smell like urine? Yeah, these are things that you're going to see in any city, even in Seattle, which I think is a pretty clean, used to be a pretty clean city. I don't know these days. I don't know. But I was surprised with the cleanliness of it, including the subway. The subway was empty the first time we took it there to Central Park, but on the way back, got to have the experience of everyone around. So that was interesting as well. Got to see a bunch of like sculptures and all I don't know. I saw so much today, and I'm so proud of myself for getting out of the room, and I still have a social battery left. So that's the other thing is, usually after something like this, I would be so just like drained from making sure that everyone else was comfortable and that everything went right, or planning the 3,000 ways that something can go. So that's what I normally do. But because this morning I had no idea what I was going to be doing today, besides going to the venue that we're having the event at tomorrow, I just let it go. And my social battery has a little bit of room, which is good because we're going to dinner tonight, as I mentioned before, to meet up with a bunch of folks from my work, and it'll be nice. We haven't seen each other in years and years, and some of us actually have never even met in person. So also the Twin Towers, the memorial, I didn't expect to have the response that I did. When we first walked up, I got tingles all over my body, and just this wave went over me of just like acknowledgement, and there wasn't sadness, but it was this just looking at the unity of people, the amount of people that were there, and there were people finding people that they had lost and leaving flowers, and families holding hands, like multiple families were hugging and holding hands, and you could just see how it brought people together. It was powerful, and I was really thankful to see that, to be able to get to witness that in my life, because I don't know if I'm ever going to come back to New York, and if I do, I don't know if I'm going to come to Manhattan unless I have another conference or something. So that was a really special way to start my day today. And the day's not over. So I do need to freshen up. Apparently, humidity. I don't know anything about humidity, and it was so humid today. I was sweating in places I didn't know that I could sweat. And so I need to get all cleaned up. Get cleaned up and change and get ready for dinner. So anyway, that is it. That is my day. My ramblings on how I'm doing with my anxiety and traveling to New York. I really thought it would be worse for me being around a bunch of people. Now, would I live here? Would I choose to be in this environment every single day? I don't think I could. I don't think it could be around this many different people and this much energy and all of that. But I think that it is definitely something that I'm having fun. All right, here we are, my friends, at the end of day 2. I am in bed in the hotel, face washed, hair. This, by the way, New York City. Remember this morning when I said my hair was beautiful? New York City loved it. Apparently, the humid New York City did not love it because all of my curl is gone and now I'm straight. So I'll have to do that tomorrow morning before the concert. It's not a concert, it's a conference. But I had a great day, like amazing day, seeing people that I have never actually met in person, getting to just like, I don't know, I thought that I was an introvert after COVID, and then I realized I don't think I am. I need to be around people, but it's hard because with my brain, I don't know how to be around people sometimes, and not being around people for a while made it even harder. But anyway, I'm ending my night, and this, I just wanted to share with you how I'm ending my night, because I feel like, you know, I'm not a glamorous person. I am not glitz, glamour, all that stuff. So I am watching The Bear on Hulu. If you've seen it, I have a soft spot for chefs. Well, one chef in particular, and that would be the Hubs, because he is actually a classically trained chef. And when we were dating, he was still, he was doing a chef thing, and did it for the beginning of our marriage. And so I do have a soft spot for chefs. So The Bear, I'm finishing season 1. I only have like 2 episodes of season 1, and then I'll start into season 2 because the reviews are off the chart. But anyway, I have we went to the rooftop bar, and I have a to-go glass of wine right there, over there. I'm also eating some sea salt chips at 11:30 New York time, in bed here, watching The Bear on my iPad. But I'm going to stay on Spokane time, because I don't think that I can, I think that that's the easiest way to get over jet lag, is to stay on your own time. Okay, I'm going to watch, these episodes are only 20 minutes long. I'm going to stay up till midnight, and then I'm going to go to bed, and then I'm going to set my alarm, and then we're going to go to the conference tomorrow. That's my day. And I'm going to eat some more chips. Okay, here is conference day look of the day. So this is a professional environment. It is for my day job. So I'm going to be walking around the convention, talking to people, really just directing people, doing the meet and greet thing. So this is my business casual look, but it still has the Tory flair. I'm wearing another pair of white boots. These are my Rebecca Minkoff boots. These are also thrifted. These pants are Beta brand, thrifted. This top is, I don't remember, but it is thrifted. This is a vintage Christian Dior tie. Again, thrifted. So my whole outfit right now is pretty much thrifted, and then my accessories today are just going to be my backpack. That is my laptop holder, which is not fancy. So this is the look today. I'm so exhausted. I did not sleep much last night, and had crazy dreams. I guess watching The Bear before sleep was not a good idea. Anyway, I'm going to head out now. It's not that early. It's like 8:30, but it's 8:30 New York time, so that is 5:30 Spokane time. My body's all wackadoodle with, what do you call it, jet lag. Anyway, okay, let's hope for another adventure today. Oh, fingers crossed. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. I gotta show those off. Yeah. I made it back to my room. Oh my gosh, what a day. It was go, go, go since this, early this morning. I didn't sleep again last night. Traveling, I just can't sleep. And it makes for an interesting day. And yeah. And at the end of the day, at the conference, they were doing like free headshots. And so I got roped into doing headshots, and I was like, I don't know how they're gonna make this look, profesh with the way that I feel. And they actually turned out great. I can't believe I do a lot of pictures for social media, but my pictures, I have my poses, I have my like look out into the distance, or I like my side pictures, or my mouth open. Those are my go-tos. But these were like, you had to go head on. It's a headshot. And then I had to do cross the arms and all that stuff. Oh my gosh. But they actually turned out great. So, for LinkedIn, not a picture I would use for social media at all. A little too fancy. But I'm back at the room, like I said, and I need to do some paperwork for work. And then I went across the street. There's a little bar, restaurant that was recommended to me called like Bill's Burgers. Of course, it has Bill's name in it. So I'll go. So I'm going to show you what I got, because I'm really shocked, because it's New York and you think everything in New York is like super pricey. Like, okay, let me show you. Okay, so I didn't know how big these were. It said that they were tiny little sliders, and it was called the Killer Bees. And so it had sliders with fries. I haven't even opened this yet. Fries and onion rings. Okay, so this whole thing, like all of this, and I want it for size. This is for scale. This is big. These are like these are big burgers. Like, this is insane. I might eat two. I might eat two. So this and those were only $20, and I feel like that is a smoking deal. So amazing. And in contrast, I did get one glass of wine to go, and this glass of wine cost me like $15 for this little tiny glass of wine. Okay, so $15 for this, $20 for like my dinner, and then I did get an appetizer, which I eat Mexican food like 5 days out of 7 days in the week, and I haven't had any, so I had to get at least some queso and chips. So now I'm just eating dinner in my room so I can do my paperwork. And then after that, I'm gonna head up to the rooftop. All right, well, I'm wrapping up the end of my trip here. I went to the rooftop, trying to give you the view. I can see the water from there. I have this whole entire patio to myself. I'm having a little glass of Sauv Blanc, but I'm exhausted, so this is it, one and done, and then I'm going to bed. I mean, the sleep, the tiredness, you can see in my eyes. But anyway, this is it. This was so cool. It was such a great adventure. I don't want to do it again anytime soon at all. But I got out of my comfort zone. I did the thing. I did the damn thing. And I'm super proud of myself and had a blast. I didn't even buy anything. I didn't shop. I just enjoyed myself. It's been pretty awesome. Oh wow, and there's a ton of pigeons over there. What? So anyway, that is it for this evening. This may be the end of the vlog. If so, I will say good night. Do things that scare you, because you'll surprise yourself. But it depends. If anything exciting happens tomorrow, I'll do some vlogging as well. I guess there were like 2,000 flights canceled, so it's possible that my flight might be canceled, and if that's the case, maybe we'll have some fun adventure. Okay, good morning. Today is the day that I'm leaving. It's like 6 a.m., but I actually slept last night. It's so crazy how you sleep. I don't know how I slept right before I have to leave. Anyway, this is the final outfit. This is what I'm wearing on the plane today, and let me show you my luggage. I don't know if I even showed you my cool luggage. I've had at least 4 people ask me if this was a Beetlejuice suitcase, and no, it is not. It's Alice and Olivia, but it is fantastic. It's so awesome, and I actually got it at the Goodwill outlet store. If you know what that is, it's like you pay by the pound, and I mean, I probably paid like $5 for that or something, and I've had it for years. It's amazing. So anyway, I'm leaving New York today, and once I get home, we're gonna have a quick turnaround. Because then I have, I think, 24 hours, and then we get in the car and we drive 11 hours to Wyoming. And then I get to sit for an entire week and enjoy nature and crochet and hang out with the family and celebrate Bill's birthday. And it's going to be an amazing experience, I think. It will be. I don't know why I said I think. I know it will be. I just need to get there. So anyway, fingers crossed. There's nothing. I just checked the flight like 3 times. It's not delayed. It is not canceled this morning. I'm getting to the airport like 2.5 hours early. So we'll see what happens.
But I think life is an adventure anyway. Just gotta, it is what you make it, right? Life is truly what you make it. So cheers, everybody. Thanks for coming along for the ride. See you next time. See ya!